told your friend you're not okay.
In the softly lit bridal room, you were sitting on the ornate chair, getting your makeup done by renowned artists of Korea. We specially came to get you ready on your big day on the request of your to-be-arranged mafia husband Jungkook. You were watching yourself in the mirror while so many thoughts were dancing in your mind. Will he be rude to me after marriage? He is known as Cold Mafia. Obviously, he would have anger issues. What if he doesn't accept me as his wife? Or make me his slave after marriage? All these thoughts were overpowering her mind as she was continuously watching herself in the mirror, while eyes looking frozen. Dear Jeon, you are the most beautiful bride I have ever seen. Jeon Jungkook will be so lucky having such a beautiful wife, said with a smile while applying blush on apple of her cheeks. You forced a small smile while fixing your lacy gown that was given by Jeon Jungkook as a first gift cause he wanted you to wear this gown. Author's Pov. Today was your wedding day with the most famous mafia of the country, Jeon Jungkook, who is renowned as Cold Mafia. But no one knew he had soft side too, which he only shows to his dear ones. Like others, you also think of him as rude and cold mafia who has no emotions for everyone. You were only 20 years old, a girl with never-ending dreams who wanted to achieve so much success in her life. But your parents' financial condition didn't let you complete your study, as you were the only daughter of your parents, and as the time was passing, they were getting more worried about you. You had no one except your parents, so they wanted to give you happy life before it gets too late. They wanted you to have the life that you always dreamed of. That's why you couldn't deny when they fixed your marriage with Jungkook. Your father was a retired secretary of Jungkook's father, and both families knew each other really well from the past 20 years. Mrs. Jeon always trusted your father, and she often used to invite your parents in family gatherings, but for study reasons, you wouldn't join them. But once your parents insisted you to accompany them on Jungkook's birthday, her mother saw you for the first time and chose you as his daughter-in-law at once. As your kind personality, caring nature, innocency, your beauty won her heart immediately, and she decided to make you his daughter-in-law. Jungkook was okay with that, as he always respected his parents' decision, and he had seen you a number of times with your father on his small bakery, as he often used to visit it. To some extent, you had crush on Jungkook, but you were afraid to confess to him because a good-looking man like him has no lack of admirers. So this thought didn't let you confess to him. End of the Pov. If he is that much cold or rude, then why he appointed makeup artist for me and why he brought this lacy gown adorned with shimmery beads for me? But what if it is his trick to get in my parents' good book? Thoughts racing in her mind. Soon your mother entered the room with a warm smile and sat nearby while seeing her daughter's reflection in the ornate mirror. Jeon, you look absolutely breathtaking. Your father would have been so proud to see you today, said while eyes filled with tears of joy. You hummed in a response and didn't say anything to her cause you didn't want to make her worried. Jeon, I'm noticing worry in your eyes. Are you okay? You took a deep breath while hands fidgeting with the delicate lace of gown. Mom, I don't want to make you sad, but trust me, I can't hardly breathe right now. I don't know why this is so. Maybe it's because I don't know him well and think thinking about spending whole life with him, whom I hardly know could be the reason of my nervousness, sighed heavily. My dear, it's okay to feel nervous. I can understand your situation. Your father and I had an arranged marriage too. We had share of doubts too, but with time, love grows. Obviously, it is new beginning. That's why you are feeling nervous or worried. But trust me, you will be really happy with Jungkook. He is a good man. Now get up, my little fairy. A beautiful chapter waiting to unfold. Kissing her temple while helping her to get up. Yin, you are surely ready to dazzle everyone by your stunning beauty, said while looking at her. You looked yourself in the mirror and took a deep breath before going out. As you walked to the grand hall, which was adorned with beautiful decorations, your eyes fell on Jungkook, who was looking at you with his eyes brightened. The priest was standing at the altar, ready to officiate your union. Your heartbeat was beating heavily as you stood beside Jungkook. You slightly looked up on his face, his beautiful doe-eyed, sleep-piercing, perfect jawline, his plump lips that compel anyone to kiss, and his cold stare, which was enough to shout that he is a mafia. You gulped down as thoughts started coming in your mind. Priest cleared his throat before speaking further. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness the union of Lee Yin and Jeon Jungkook. Before we proceed, let us reflect upon the commitment you are about to make, turning towards the couple. Love is a journey, a beautiful adventure that you embark upon together. Are you ready to take this sacred vow and embrace the challenges and joys that come with it, meeting his wise eyes yours? You looked at Jungkook, who was already staring at you. That was making you mourn. Why he's staring at me like this? Isn't he called rude, Mafia? Narrowing her eyes, Priest again cleared his throat. Miss Lee Yin, are you willing to marry Mr. Jungkook? Looking at her. Yes, I am, but sweat covering her head. Jungkook furrowed his eyebrows in confusion. Oh, Yin, what are you doing, daughter? Take the vow, asked to her. I am willing to marry Jungkook, but it's a big step. I am feeling nervous, said like a cute little girl, which made everyone chuckle, including Jungkook. As he slightly put his hand on his mouth to control giggling. Cute, muttered slowly. My dear, it's not a big deal to feel nervous. There's nothing to be worried about it. Now, are you ready to marry Jeon Jungkook? Asked politely. Yes, I am ready for this, wiping sweat from her head. Seems like she has reduced some burden from her shoulders. Okay, speak from the heart. Love is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Now, as a symbol of your commitment, please exchange your vows. You both exchange your vows. The atmosphere in the hall became more intimate as everyone cheered for both of you. As you both exchanged vows, Jungkook leaned closer to you and cupped your face, giving you a tender kiss. Your heartbeat was getting faster, feeling his plump lips on you, as your face turned into tomato due to shyness. Everyone present there clapped for both of you. May this kiss be a symbol of love. Now I pronounce you as husband and wife. You both looked at each other while nervousness still lingering in your mind. Jungkook looked at your face, which was clearly showing worry and sadness. Isn't she happy with this marriage or something else? Thinking to himself while looking at her. Soon guests came to both of you, and after congratulating and giving you gifts and blessings, they all left, including your parents. Jungkook came towards you while you were standing silently. Don't you think we should leave for home now? asked politely. Oh, yes, you can, without looking at him. What? But we both were supposed to go to our home now, right? Asked, furrowing his eyebrows. Oh, yes, let's go then. Made her way towards the car. But wait for me, he figured. Isn't she too childish but kinda cute too? Talking to himself while smiling, looking at her from behind. Wait, let me open car door for you, said coldly. You glared at him annoyingly. Oh, this mafia is trying to rule over me, but I won't let this happen, said to herself defectively. No, I can open myself. Jungkook looked at you with his dark, deep eyes that were enough to make you shut your mouth. He opened the car door and you leaned in after driving for half an hour. Soon you reached huge mansion as you both make your way inside the house. Welcome to your new home, said while taking off his coat and losing it. You looked at him and sighed. Where's room? Asked, looking at him who was laying on couch, one shoes on the floor and the other on sofa. Did you say something? Looking up at her. Room, annoyingly. Oh, room, let me show you. Come with me. Getting up while making his way to the room. Here's your room. Your outfits are hanged in wardrobe. Choose from one of them, and yeah, there is washroom. Pointing to the washroom while throwing himself on the bed. Look, he is trying to get rid of me. But why? I am his wife now. How he can behave so coldly to me? Mumbled to herself and went inside the washroom to change the. After some time, you came out wearing red velvet dress that was enough to mesmerize Jungkook. He turned around and he felt his heart stop beating. And he looked at you. Why are you staring at me like this? Arms crossing over her chest. Jungkook put his thoughts aside as he gulped. Control, Jungkook, control. Until he feels comfortable, saying to himself, no, nothing, actually I am going out for some reason. If you are tired, you can sleep then. I can get late, said coldly. What? This time? But it's your first bed. Weren't we supposed to? You know what I mean? Asked nervously. No, I don't know. Will you explain me? Teasingly. Don't act so innocent. I know you really well. What you know, sweetheart? Mumbled confusingly. Well, let it be. I am going. I can't let her wait that much. Saying this, he walked out, leaving you stunned and shocked at his actions. So many bad thoughts were racing in your mind by his statement. Can't let her wait. What does this mean? Was he talking about a girl? And why he mentioned in his talk? Is he cheating on me? But why he married me then? Oh, he can leave me in the middle of. It's your first, and he left me alone in the huge mansion. What if he gets other girls at moment? No. What do I do now? Why he left me alone? Tears rolled down from her eyes, thinking about her future. You sat on the bed, feeling insecure as you started sobbing heavily. Mummy, your daughter is ruined. Daddy, he left me for another girl. Crying while talking to herself loudly like an impatient child, but you didn't want to take any step till the time he comes home back and tell you himself, but your innocent mind was not letting you sit at ease as you were so sensitive for all this. It was around 12 o'clock when you heard car honking horn. You got up instantly, making your way to the downstairs. You opened the door abruptly, but what you saw made your feet frozen on the ground. There was Jungkook, but not alone. He was with a girl who was looking at you with a smile. Oh, I was right. He brought another girl. He is really cheating. But why he married me then? Thinking while eyes widened. Jungkook waved his hand, looking at you. Hey Yin, what's the matter? Are you okay? Asked confusingly. But you were speechless, giving both of them that stare. Oh, sorry, I forgot to introduce you. This is my sister Chayang. She couldn't attend her wedding today because her flight got delayed. So I went to airport to bring her here as she wanted to see my wife, I mean you, making her understand the whole situation. Hey, wait, I mean what, sister? Asked, throwing her eyebrows. Yeah, sister, I hope you didn't get bored alone, said with smile. Bored? No, not at all. Why would I get bored? I am overwhelmed, chuckling cutely. Jungkook, you are so lucky that you got such a pretty wife, said with a warm smile. You are lucky me, scratching his hair, feeling bit shy. Oh, please come in, chime, sister, holding her hand and taking her inside the mansion. Oh, not asking me to come in, raising his eyebrows while giggling. As you all sat on the sofa, you both go to your room. I have already distributed a lot, guys. Go and enjoy a beautiful each other winked, looking at him, which made you both blush as they looked at each other with cheeks turned red due to shyness. Chang left for her room too. Jungkook, I'm feeling too tired. I barely can stand now. Then how I'll walk to my room, scratching her neck dramatically. Jungkook giggled, looking at you. Oh, is that so, Mrs. Jungkook? Okay, then let me lift you up. He came closer to you, giving millions of butterflies in your stomach. Drew up and made his way to the bedroom. As you both looked into each other's eyes with love, the journey full with love begins.